Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, JJ Prime here, back with another video. And today we'll be taking a look at the next movie, Dinobots from the live action films. Here we have Dinobot Scorn from Age of Extinction. And here he is in his Spinosaurus mode. You can see it's a nice looking Spinosaurus. I have no complaint. I wish it was a bit bigger, you know. And it's not completely screen accurate to what we saw in the film. In the film, we saw like 3 sails, you know, 1 here, 2 here, and 3. Apparently, only 1 is available. So, yeah. But overall, I think this figure is a great mold. I think so. Still not my favorite deluxe. My favorite deluxe is still Strafe or Swoop, whatever you want to call them. But Scorn is no slouch either, you know. I mean, it's a nice tempograph silver Autobot symbol right there. Nice orange paint apps going around the body. And the tail, you have the fading color deal here. The red is fading into that silver-ish plastic, which is really, really well done. I think so. Got nice blue eyes right here. Got gunmetal gray on the mouth. Got nice silver on the bottom jaw. And of course, he can open his mouth and reveal that. And I like the teeth that are painted silver, which is really, really nice. Got these little dino arms. Okay. His feet, his little legs. Overall, I think this design is not bad. So now articulation wise, the head can rotate a full 360 right here, and of course he can move his head up and down if he wants to, and of course he can open his mouth. Ah! He can look left or right, you know. You can look right here, hey. So he can move his dino arms around on this ball joint. The tail doesn't even move. He does have leg rotation at this ball joint. Now, these ball joints, when I took them out of the packaging, these ball joints were legit tight. But then, as time went on, they became loose. So what I did with the ball joints, I just take some tissue paper and just put them into the ball sockets, and now they're not that loose anymore. So yeah, you can use that swivel if you want to, like kind of a thigh swivel. It kind of has a knee joint, kinda. I don't know, but anyway, no foot articulation. That's pretty much it. So yeah, no, the articulation is not that good on this figure, on the Spinosaurus anyway, so it may get better when you get into robot mode, but anyway. So now for comparison, let's bring in his compatriots, his leader Grimlock and his buddy Strafe. How are we gonna do this? I don't know how we're gonna do it. There we go. And don't they look nice together? The 3 on-screen movie Dinobots. I love it. I love the Dinobots, and I love it so much. So there you go. So yeah, and I think that's pretty much it for the Dino mode. Oh wait, hold on. He did come with an accessory, but that's for robot mode. But I can show it off later. If you come under here, this tail, you can take this section out, and he comes with his little dagger. Oh, she comes with a little red dagger. So yeah, which looks really, really nicely done. I think so. It could have been better if it was benefited in paint, you know, in silver paint. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. But for storage, you just, you know, just plug it right in there, and there you go. And that loves to come undone. See, because this tab is supposed to tab into that slot right there, but that doesn't really tab in all that securely. No. So yeah, but that is pretty much it for the Dino mode, and it looks nice. It looks really good, but it could have been bigger, you know. It could have been bigger, but anyway. So let us get down to the transformation. Yay! And now Scorn can say, "Me, Scorn, Choshinka." That's right. So what you want to do first is you want to straighten up the legs right here. Straighten them out. You want to take this center claw and just rotate it around, and that will reveal his robot mode foot, which is really, really clever, in my opinion. So you're going to take this hip piece and flip that down, and there you go. So now we're going to bring down this hinge right here. You want to untap that and just bring that down like so. You want to untap this whole section right here. Now first, you want to untap the sails right here. Just rotate it around. This tab will tab in to that slot right in here. So just tap that in. Same thing on the other side. Just tab that in. It's not super secure, but it tabs in right there. Now bring this back like so. And this is a really cool automorph gimmick. So just rotate it, and as you rotate it, the head will come up and the shoulders will raise up like so, and that's pretty cool. It doesn't do it when you transform him into a Dino mode. When you transform into a Dino mode, you have to manually push this down, and then you have to rotate it around. So yeah, unfortunately. So, and to bulk out his legs, just bring out these panels like so. Bring out these panels like so, and there you have that all done. So now you want to pull up his head like so. And this little back piece, there is a tab. We'll tap into that little notch right there. That will just rest it right there. And the way I store these dino arms, I just rotate them and just let them rest on the back like so. So now you want to take this arm section, you want to bring it down like so that the elbow is oriented properly. You want to bring it down. You want to rotate this around 180, and you want to open up his mouth, and you want to make sure that this little tab that's sticking out, you want to make sure that is resting behind this this piece right here. So that would just rest it behind right there, and that's the proper transformation. And of course, and apparently someone's coughing in the background. Anyway, so you want to flip out his hand like so. And I think we are done. Are we done? Yes, we are done. Woo! We are done. So there you have Scorn in his robot mode focus camera. So, and the robot mode looks pretty decent. Looks really, really good, I will say. It's not my favorite Dinobot design. I think my favorite Dinobot, Deluxe Dinobot anyway, I think my favorite Deluxe Dinobot is still Strafe, you know. It's still Strafe, so yeah. But this figure is not that bad, so yeah. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that noggin right there. Very, very knight-ish head sculpt. Very, very simple head sculpt. Nice blue visor, nice silver in the face. Again, a nice silver Autobot symbol on the chest. Got some nice little orange details on the crotch. And I love that this is picked out in paint. It looks like the it's like the jaw. It's meant to be the jaw. So, and yeah, I love that the tail is like a weapon, you know. I mean, that was screen accurate in the show, in the film. So, yeah, overall, not too bad. So, now articulation-wise, the head is on the ball joint. Can rotate around, can rotate the full 360, I believe. And the way the ball joint is placed is kind of weird because when he looks up, there is like a thoop, you know, like thoop. There we go. It looks weird. Yeah, it looks weird. So, oh dear. It looks very, very weird, but it's okay. The head is on the ball joint. The arms can it rotate a full 360? It can rotate a full 360. It can move in and out on this thooping hinge. He does have a bicep symbol on this arm. He does an elbow joint, slightly over 90 degrees of bend. This arm, it can He has a bicep swivel, he can move in and out. And he does have an elbow joint, which is, you get about 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow, and you do have some hand articulation right there. It just moves inward for transformation. He does have a waist swivel. I mean, he does have a waist swivel, but if you untap this, then you get it can only rotate that way. It can't rotate that way because there's a locking point. So yeah, apparently he can't really use that. The legs can move up that far, can do the high kicks, move back that far. He does have a thigh swivel. He does have a knee joint, kind of like a doubled knee joint. Yeah, and he does. You can position these however you want, but I leave them out to bulk out his legs. No ankle tiltage, but the foot can move down if you want it to. There's one little detail that I think it was funny. I thought there was like silver paint right here, you know. I thought there was silver paint, but apparently that is actually a pin. That's a pin. Yeah, that's a pin. On both legs, that's a pin. On both knees, that's a pin. A pin. Yeah, it's a pin. So now he can hold his dagger. Just put it into his hand like so, and he can slice things and slice and dice, you know, Decepticons. So moving right along, let us bring in. You see my problem. This guy is not good at standing. Come on, Scorn, stand for me, please, and look up. Thank you. Now, for comparison, let's bring in his Dinobot buddies. Here he is with Grimlock, and there he is with Strafe. And don't they look nice together? I mean, that looks good. That looks really, really good. I wish Scorn was a bit bigger, because if I was a scale nut, then, you know, Scorn should be bigger, because he was bigger. He was big, so in Age of Extinction, but yeah. But I think that looks really, really good. What do you think? Yeah, they look really nice together. So there you go. So there you have Scorn from Age of Extinction. And you know what? This figure is not bad. He's a really well done figure, but some, you know, nitpicks right here and there, like the hips. They're still loose, kind of loose, but they're a little bit tighter. But overall, I think this figure is a nicely done figure. Strafe is still my favorite Deluxe Dinobot, but this figure is not bad. He's no slouch. He's a no slouch, you know. He's probably no slouch. But anyway, so in Dino mode looks good. Robot mode, yeah, looks pretty decent. It looks pretty good. It could have been better. It could have been more bulkier, but it's okay. It's all right. But if I were to rank him from a scale of 1 to 10, I think Scorn gets a you know, maybe a 7 out of 10. Not perfect, but still he passes. So yeah. So I think that is pretty much it for today's video. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any future reviews of new upcoming figures and old figures, and hit that notification bell down below so that you can get notified when a new video is up and ready. So, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there you have the Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Scorn, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.